Rules of pole vault. Greetings, fellow athletes. Today we're going to be talking about Olympic pole vault rules. So let's start. The objective in pole vaulting. First, in pole vault, the athlete is required to run down the track holding the pole in his hand. Second, the athlete has to plant his pole into a metallic pit known as a box before jumping. Third, the next step for the athlete is to jump into the air to get the required height level. Fourth, the athlete then throws the pole away and swings and turns in the air and finally lands on the mat. 5. Both men and women can participate in the sport. Scoring in pole vault. Scoring in pole vault is done in terms of the height achieved by the vaulter. The greatest height wins. Rules of pole vault. 1. It is mandatory for the athlete to mention their weight next to their name on the scoring form. 2. At any participating height, a maximum of 3 trials is allowed. 3. After 3 consecutive failures in the trial, the athlete is automatically removed from the tournament. 4. It is advised to the athletes to take their second and third consecutive attempts at the same height as the first attempt. 5. A 2-minute window is given to the athletes to perform after his or her name is called. 6. In case 3 competitors are there, a window gap of 4 minutes is allowed, and in case 1 is remaining, a maximum of 6 minutes of a window gap can be allocated to perform. 7. The vaulter who clears the greatest height during the final is emerged as victorious. 8. If 2 or more vaulters tie for first place, the tiebreakers are: first, the fewest misses at the height at which the tie occurred. 2. The fewest misses throughout the competition. 9. If the event remains tied, the vaulters have a jump-off, beginning at the next greater height. Each vaulter has 1 attempt. The bar is then alternately lowered and raised until one vaulter succeeds at a given height. 10. Athletes are strictly prohibited to use any artificial weights or aids in the competition. 11. Using shoes that can give an unfair advantage to an athlete is strictly prohibited. 12. Unless there is a wound, no taping is allowed on any part of the fingers. However, taping at the wrist is allowed. 13. An athlete can't use the pole of any competitor without permission. 14. The planting box must be checked properly to make sure that it is free from any foreign substance. 15. A foul is given when an athlete 1. Displaces the crossbar from its original position with the help of a pole or his or her body. 2. Fails to cross the crossbar after being lifted up from the ground. 3. Without clearing the bar, touches any part of the ground or landing part with either body or pole. 4. Has an incorrect upright position during the clearance of the crossbar. 5. Displaces the crossbar by connecting with an upright after the clearance. 16. Once the vaulter leaves the ground, they may not move the lower hand above the upper hand on the pole, nor are they allowed to move the upper hand higher on the pole. 17. It is forbidden for the vaulters to steady the bar with their hands during the vault. 18. A successful vault is one in which the crossbar remains in place when the vaulter has left the landing area. 19. Competitors may begin vaulting at the height announced by a chief judge or may pass at their own discretion. This is it, folks. Make sure you go thoroughly through the rules before participating. Share with us your experience, comments, questions, concerns, and tips in the comment section down below. If you like the video, hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel.